Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's all it was.
Oh, we're flailing around, is what we're doing. We're going from small to really big.
Oh, there we are.
Holy crap! Uh, how's everybody
It-
doing?
Good. Very good.
Me,
Everybody's fine.
me
Thank
Yeah,
too.
you.
You like
everybody's happy.
my
Everybody
whiskers are
happy.
getting longer. Do you notice?
Oh, yeah, I can see them now. That's
Uh,
very good. That's a
a
Yeah.
share
pretty
good.
girl is like a memory. No, we can't use that. Anyway,
I
It'll
didn't know
come just
Artie
in
was
time.
here.
It'll come in just in time for you to have to shave it because it'll be hot outside.
well, there you go. But my
There you
girlfriend.
go.
Never mind. We can't use that one either.
Take
Anyway,
pictures.
we steal everything you're going to see and hear today. I'd like to introduce Dr. Fat Packer. Say hello there, buddy.
Wow, good talk, everybody. So nice to have you with us. You're going to laugh, laughing,
Indeed.
laughing.
And a return performance by Senator Glenn from Utah. Say hello there, my good friend.
Hello to all my constituents out there and everybody else.
That's right.
Oh, good.
I heard you're running for president.
Oh, you did? Really? Most of the guys are shambling to be president right now.
Well, there you go. Anyway, let's start
The
out.
smart ones are running from president.
Well, they're not running anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Well, one of them-
Shuffling to be president.
One of them is crawling, but we don't want to get into politics. This is a joke-a-thon, so let's start there.
All right, Val, I've got three kind of old person type jokes. Like one, it's weird being the same age as old people. Isn't that kind of strange to you? And
Very strange.
just once, I want a username and password prompt to say close enough.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, and I see people out there, zip lining and mountain climbing. And here I am feeling good about, because I got my leg through my underwear without losing my balance.
That, at our age, is quite an accomplishment.
You can do
Senator
that?
Glenn, it's your turn.
Well, I don't know if you do this, but I do some impersonations. And, the other day I was perfecting my impersonation of a pink flamingo, but my wife said I couldn't do that anymore. So I put my foot down.
Ah!
Oh! Well, I have an appointment, Dr. Fat Packer, with my own, what do they call it? Primary doctor? Whatever it is. But
Yeah, you can call him that.
my annual physical, and he never asked me for this before, but he wanted me to bring in a stool sample.
Oh,
So my question is, I have a stool sample, but I want to find out from you if it's big enough to be tested.
that is it 3 legs?
There
or
it
4
is.
legs?
Yeah.
There it is. Yes, we got that stool sample there, folks. So
Oh, that's a foot, yeah.
what do you think there, doctor?
Well, I think that maybe we should move on to other things.
Oh, okay.
So I have these two friends, Pat and Mike, and they're sworn enemies, The
Oh.
slightest wrong word was sure to set them off. As luck would have it, they both ended up at the local barber shop at the same time, and as they sat there, each was on a different barber, Not a word was spoken to either of them. The barbers were even afraid to start any conversations with them. So when the barber who was working on Pat finished his shave, he reached for the aftershave. When Pat says, "No aftershave, my wife will smell it and think I've been inside a brothel." Also, the other barber turned to Mike and he said, "Hey, Mike, do you want aftershave?" And he says, "Sure, go ahead. My wife doesn't know what the inside of a brothel smells like."
Oh, there you go, Senator Glenn.
Hey, do you guys know what the janitor said when he jumped out of the closet?
No.
No.
Supplies.
Wasn't he a Japanese janitor?
Was he Chinese?
Yeah.
These 3 guys went into their local diner. They did it every day, only sitting at the counter to find that their normal waitress had been replaced by a young, pretty, beautiful blonde babe, and they were all on Twitter. And the waitress, this pretty waitress, she saw it, so she went to the first one and says, "Hey there, handsome, what will you like?" And And he goes, I'll have coffee and raisin toast. She went to the second one, bent over even further, and he's all a Twitter. And how about you, handsome? What would you like? He goes, a raisin toast and coffee. Went to the third guy, and she said to herself, he must want the same thing. So she bent way over and looked at him really close and said, hey, fella, is it raisin for you too? And he said, no, but it's quivering a little. Ba ba boom, ba ba boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, so this elderly couple were sitting on their front porch in the summer, enjoying a nice cocktail, and they're celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. Out of nowhere, the wife picks up her cane and whacks her husband across the shins. When he goes, ow, what was that for? And she says, that's for 50 years of rotten sex. So the husband has just sat there for a minute and he's rubbing his shins and he grabs his cane and he wraps his wife across her shins. And she goes, ow, what was that for? And he says, that's for knowing the difference.
Oh, I like that one. Senator Glenn.
well, that also explains why I have sore shins. So,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Asian food, and the other day, I learned how to make an egg roll.
Really?
You push it.
Oh, there you go. See?
You
That's
made
okay.
an egg
Go ahead,
roll?
Comedy Thief. You're next.
You made an egg
You've been
roll?
drinking coffee or something.
Well, I am drinking coffee, yes, but you guys have seen, no, we won't show that, but it's good. But instead, I'm going to give you an updated sales report on
Oh, yeah. Comedy Thief cocktails. I like
exactly
that.
right. Sales are going through the roof. Okay, so
Wow.
we don't normally do commercials, but we are on this because if you want to order your own hot sex, you can call, what's the number? 1-800-GET-BOOZE. Operators are standing by. Well, actually, that's stupid. Operators are not standing by. What do you think this is, 1990? But anyway, what the hell? I'm done.
The operators are on the floor drunk.
That's what they are. Dr. Fatback.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, so there I was. I talk about this bar that I go to. A friend of mine was there and he was staring at his drink, and a large troublemaking biker steps up next to him. He grabs his drink, gulps it down in one swig. And he looks at this guy and he goes, well, what you gonna do about it? When the guy burst into tears, he goes, this is the worst day of my life. He said, I'm a complete failure. I was late to a meeting when my boss fired me. Yeah. Oh, but then I went to the parking lot and I found my car had been stolen and I don't have any insurance. I left my wallet in the cab I took home. I found my wife with another man. Then my dog bit me. So I came to this bar to work up the courage to put an end to it all. I buy a drink, drop a capsule in, and sit here watching the poison dissolve. Then you show up and drink the whole thing. Yeah, but enough about me. How's your day going?
Oh, you're talking a bad luck Charlie there. Holy crap.
It's bad luck as that motorcycle guy.
This is your last one, Senator Glenn.
Ooh.
Out here in Utah, we raise some animals, and I have a pony, and the pony was making some strange noises, coming from its throat. I wasn't sure what's going on, so I took him to the vet, and the vet just gave him a throat lozenge. He said the pony was just a little horse.
Oh, that was terrible.
I have an extra. I have a friend of mine who studied animal husbandry at Alfred University until they caught him at it, and then he had to quit.
We don't want to talk about your husband.
Oh, no.
Good Lord.
Hey, what do you got for us here, Comedy Thief? We're ready to keep moving.
Yeah, we are. We're moving on to the point of conversation for today. Okay. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
You got arrested for streaking totally naked at your county fair. All right. You are now appearing before a judge to plead your case. What do you say to the judge, or what do you do to get off the hook on this one, doctor?
Ooh, ooh. Well, I would stand there and I would say to the judge, Judge, I have one word for you. Locusts.
Locusts?
They swarmed. They ate all my clothes.
Oh, I like that one. That's good. That's very creative there, doctor. Senator Glenn.
Well, one of the stands at the fair, they have a lot of fair food. They were actually selling foot-long hot dogs. So I was just trying to give potential customers some perspective.
Oh, oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah, what about it, Comedy Thief?
I would say, Judge, gosh darn it, you got me. I'm guilty. Send me to jail, right? On the women's side of the prison. That's right. Anyway, we're done. We're out of here. We're so glad that you're with us today, even though, but oh, wait.
I can hardly wait.
Silly me. I almost forgot. We invite a famous celebrity to be on our very next video. And next video, we're going to invite, where is it here? Oh, we're going to invite the very famous retired tennis star, Billie Jean King, to be on our very next video, right?
That would be good, yeah.
She's up there in age, but she does appearances. So, Billie Jean, why don't you check it at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Billie Jean, you've got 24 hours to do so, because if you don't, sweetie, you're going to go in the trash bin. So, this is a Comedy Thief saying goodbye and farewell. Pass it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Oh, well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Say, Comedy Thief, I have an idea for your judgment there. You tell the judge, at this point, you're transitioning, and then they put you in the female side of the prison. So that would be good. Well, everybody, so nice to he didn't care, really, really. Listen, before you go, please go down to the bottom and subscribe. That would be very nice, and we would appreciate that. Oh, yeah. And if you want more information on us, or you want to tell your friends about how to find us, send us an email at funnyoldguys, all one word, at gmail.com, and we will send you some of these fancy dancy business cards. When they have our YouTube address on there, you can pass them out to your friends, and you can all watch us, and everybody be happy then.
And there you go. And Senator Glenn from Utah, say goodbye to all the boys and girls in video land.
Goodbye, everybody. Take care, and remember to vote.
Oh.
Yes, remember to vote. Where did that come in?
I don't know.
He's a senator.
I'm a senator. I'm always telling people to vote.
You're
a
politician.
That you're free.
It makes perfect sense. Okay. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you all down the road.